So news has just come in that Gary Lineker is in fact going to step back from presenting Match of the Day until an agreement is reached about his social media use. This is something from the BBC, and it follows Gary Lineker's tweet about the government's plan mimicking or sounding like something that was used by Germany in the 1930s. The BBC has said that this is a breach of its guidelines and that Gary Lineker should keep well away from taking sides on party political issues or political controversies. But of course, it doesn't mind and it doesn't seem to object to those controversies, should they be to criticise a member of the Labour Party, as in Bin Corbyn. Yeah, it does seem to demonstrate that the current BBC is quite biased and quite determined to curry favour with the current government, which is disturbing. And I don't see that a person who is hosting a sports programme should be bound by the same regulations that somebody would be bound by should they be presenting the news at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or whenever the news on the BBC is presented. I've got so confused now I never watch it. But there we are, that's me. And I'm sure a lot of other people are going to follow my my example and just switch off the BBC. It is extraordinarily precious and unnecessarily so. Unnecessarily so. Because in the end, everything we say is a political statement. Politics is about the art of living in a city. Politics is about the art of sharing space with somebody whose views you do not necessarily subscribe to, whose views you don't necessarily share. And that is politics. It's the ability to express a point of view that you know is not necessarily going to be welcomed, and then have a cup of tea.